This is a full box of the new LEGO Marvel collectible minifigure series, and today I'm going to be opening 12 packs from it, testing out different methods like comparing the batch numbers, the potential minifigure layout of the box, and most importantly the weight method, to see if I can get a full set without doubles and show if it's possible for you to pick out which minifigures you want now that we can no longer feel the bags. Let's get into it. Now what I mean by box layout is simply the position of minifigures within a sealed box. What I have noticed is that while there is no specific layout, there is still a pattern the boxes follow. I can't speak for American boxes, however for every European box opening I've seen, I've noticed that these first 4 minifigures are always Wolverine and Agatha Harkness. Directly behind those, their final 2 copies are randomly thrown out alongside all 3 copies of Echo and Storm, followed behind by 2 copies of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, with the boxes at the very back being Goliath and Beast. So we're going to start with this first box here. This is the first one we're going to take. We're going to take a note of the code on the bottom, we're going to take a note of its weight, and we're going to see if we can figure out, first of all, is this Wolverine or Agatha Harkness? And then second of all, does this code match with any of the other Wolverines and Agatha Harknesses in the box? So using a set of scales here, we're going to look at what the weight of this figure is and then determine who is in the box. And we get a weight of 22.13 grams. So let's waste no time and just get this thing opened. Obviously they are now in boxes so we can't feel them, but this does make it very easy to open them, which is unfortunately probably going to be a problem in stores with these being ripped open by people just wanting to find certain minifigures. And what do you know, it is Agatha Harkness, just as I predicted. So the weight, we saw the weight of 22.13 grams. So we've opened 1 box, we've got 11 more to go. Can we get a full set just by opening 12 boxes in a box of 36? So there is our first minifigure completed, Agatha Harkness. Pretty cool little minifigure. I'm going to keep track of what position each minifigure is in this box, so that at the end of the video I will put up a little picture showing the exact order of the minifigures in the box once I've opened all 36 of them. Since we took the one from the front left, next we're going to look at the one from the front right. This is either going to be Wolverine or Agatha Harkness again. So let's look at the number on the bottom. Comparing that to the number that we have here, they are very similar. As you can see, the top number is identical and the number below it is similar. So this, I'm going to predict now, is going to be another Agatha Harkness. So if this is 22 grams, this is going to be Agatha Harkness and we are not going to open it. And would you look at that, this is 22.02 grams. So this is most likely another Agatha Harkness. So plopping this right back where it came. Let's go for the one behind the one we opened. This could be Wolverine or it could be another Agatha Harkness. So let's see, the code on the bottom is different to the one we saw, so that is a promising sign. If this weighs the same as Agatha Harkness, then I don't think the code method is going to work, but if this is different, then we could be onto something. And there you go, this weighs 19.26 grams, so this is most likely not Agatha Harkness. Let's get this opened up and confirm it. So this I'm predicting is going to be Wolverine, given its position in the box and the weight. So let's see here, who have we got? Let's open it up, and would you look at that, it is in fact Wolverine. And there we are, we've opened 2, we've got 2 unique minifigures, let's continue. With 2 figures found, it was time to figure out which box to open next. Checking the codes and weight revealed another Wolverine and Agatha, bringing us to the 3rd box on the right. We've got a brand new code, let's see if the weight is different as well. And it is, so we've got a 19.84 grams. Now, from the other videos that I have seen, I'm going to make a prediction that this is either going to be Storm or Echo. Let's find out if the batch code has in fact indicated that this is yet another minifigure. Obviously, we've used the weighing method to confirm it, but we are picking these based on the batch code, and look at that, this is Storm. Not only have I predicted it by its location in the box, but also by the number on the bottom. So far, so good. We've got 3 unique minifigures. Behind Agatha number 3, the code and weight predicted Wolverine number 3, taking us to box 5 on the left. Let's go for the one behind him. Check the batch number on the bottom. That is very different to all the others we've seen. So let's get this weighed. Who are we going to get inside? I'm predicting Echo just based on the location, but yeah, this could be hopefully a different minifigure. The batch number certainly indicated it would be a different minifigure, and what have we got? Oh, we have got Echo. Look at that for predicting. And there we are, 4 unique batch numbers and 4 unique minifigures. I hunted through finding more Storms and Echoes, arriving to the final 6 boxes in the back. If my theory on the layout of these boxes is correct, this next one is going to be a different minifigure. And that is a brand new batch code that we have not seen before. Flopping it on the scales, we have got 18.1 grams. Is it going to be a different minifigure though, or is the box misleading us? There's only one way to find out. Get this thing opened up and spill out the contents. We have got Hawkeye. We have got a brand new minifigure. We've almost got half the series and all 5 of them had different numbers on the bottom. Let's finish off the right by going behind Hawkeye. What code is on the bottom of this? That is a 432S3, which is the same as Hawkeye, but the number below it is a lot larger, so this may be where things start getting a bit trickier. Just based on the location of the box, I would predict that this is either Kate Bishop or another Hawkeye, so let's see if the weight confirms it. And that is 20.87 grams. Those batch numbers could be very, very close, and you would not know unless you have got some scales. Things are starting to get tricky now. Opening this up, who have we got inside? We have got Kate Bishop, so we have got half the series now. We have got 6 minifigures from 6 different boxes. So let's see if the final minifigure on the right is Beast or Goliath. First of all, this batch number at the bottom, that is a brand new code. Onto the scales we go, and we have got 18.19 grams. So I'm hoping that this is going to be Goliath, just based on the weight guides and also the position in the box. If this is Goliath, then I think that will pretty much confirm that there is a pattern to the layout, but you would still have to be careful and use other methods to guarantee that you get different minifigures. So here we go. And we have got Goliath. Now we're going to go right to the back left because I believe these two are going to be another Kate and another Hawkeye. So yeah, I believe this is going to be Beast. We've got a brand new batch code again. In fact, I'm feeling so confident that this is going to be Beast that I'm going to open this before we weigh it. I'm still going to weigh it, but I'm going to open it and have a peek inside at who it is before we open it, because the batch number is different to all the others we've seen, and the code on the top is different rather than just the one on the bottom. And the position in the box would indicate that this is Beast, so let's see. Will you look at that? So let's weigh it now. What have we got? We've got 19.07 grams, so yeah, the weight would have indicated this is a different minifigure as well. And we have got Beast. And so there we are, we have gone through 8 boxes and 7 of them have been easily identifiable just by this number at the bottom. So we have got 4 more minifigures left to find. There are still 10 unopened boxes in this top section here, but funnily enough, I don't believe any of the 4 we're looking for are in this top section. So I'm not going to open these 10 on camera. I'm going to go to the bottom now and see if we can find the 4 remaining minifigures we need. So with all those out of the way, we've got this small bit of cardboard on top here just to separate the 2 layers. And we've got another 18 boxes down here. So yeah, we are looking for She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Mr. Knight and Werewolf. So there we've got all the boxes. Let's grab one right from the front here. So this batch number for the first one we've picked here is different to all of the ones we have seen, but will it stack up to the weight test? Let's see. We have got 19.1 grams. That is actually quite similar to Beast. So I know that Beast and She-Hulk have got similar weights. This number is different to the one that we had for Beast. If their weights are very similar, but these numbers are significantly different, I think I could be safe in saying that this box contains She-Hulk at 19.1 grams. So on the bottom, it's got a completely different number to Beast. The weight is similar. Is it going to be She-Hulk? And no, we have got another Beast. So, well, there you are. The batch number system does not work. Yeah, that is unfortunate. It worked on the top, but it seems the bottom and the top don't line up. Maybe the bottom will line up with the bottom. Let's go for the one behind Beast. Is this code different to any on the top, and is it different to Beast at the bottom? That is very different. That is a very different code, 730S3. What are we going to get here? We've got 18.1 grams. That is very similar to Goliath. So I don't think I'm going to risk opening this one. Let's just put this one back for now and go for the one behind. What is the number on the bottom there? What will weighing it show? 17.39 grams. So we have got 3 echoes on top, I believe. So this is going to be Werewolf by Night. let's take a look and see if that is correct. So that's a completely different number to the Beast and the what could have been another Goliath. And there we are, we have got Werewolf by Night. So now let's go behind Werewolf. Let's stay on the same side, might as well. What number is this? 233S3. That is the same number as Storm, but the bottom number, as you can see, again, just like with Kate and Hawkeye, significantly bigger. 19.56 grams, so it is similar to Storm's weight, but it is a little bit less. I'm going to take a guess that this is Moon Knight, probably one of the most highly anticipated figures of the series. Although the codes are the same, I believe we found all three Storms at the top, so... And I have never seen a video where Moon Knight has shown up on the top row either. He's only been in the bottom row. So, we've got a pair of white legs there. This could be Storm or Moon Knight still. Let's see. And it is Moon Knight. Fantastic. With 11 boxes opened, we have got 10 of the 12 minifigures. After that, the next 3 boxes appeared to be Werewolf, Goliath and Moon Knight, bringing us to the second one in from the back. The one behind it? Well, the top number is the same as Agatha, but that bottom number is significantly smaller. And it is also completely different to all of the others we have seen in this bottom row as well. But does that mean anything? Is this going to be a completely different minifigure? We've got a weight of 18.24 grams. So that is pretty similar to Goliath. Completely different number to Goliath down here on both the top and bottom rows. Slightly different weight. Is this going to be one of the minifigures we need? Is this going to be Mr. Knight or She-Hulk? I really hope it is. Let's see, who have we got? We have got Mr. Knight. And there he is with Gus the fish down there with his little pyramid in his fish tank. So yeah, we've got 11 of the 12 minifigures from opening 12 boxes. With one figure left to find, it was time to hunt through the bottom of the box, looking for a code that could hint at a new figure. We've got the same code at the top as Moon Knight, but the one at the bottom is actually smaller. As you can see, that one starts with a 0 and a 1. That's got 2 zeros. So let's take this one, weigh it, and see if we can get She-Hulk. So here we are, this is the moment of truth. That is a 19.02 grams. This code on the bottom was different to the code for the Beast that was on top of the box, and it is also different to the code that was on Beast at the bottom of the box. This could be a different minifigure. This is the 13th box that we are opening. Is it going to give us our 12th minifigure? Let this be She-Hulk. And there we are. So what's the verdict? Well, if you find a sealed box of 36 in the wild and you only take figures from it, then you can use the batch codes as a general guide, but you've got to be careful. Some figures may share the same top number, while some with the same minifigure could be completely different between the top and bottom, just like I found with Beast, and some numbers may not match with anything. I found 2 in this box that were like that. This system will not work if you're buying from different boxes though, as each box will contain completely different batches of figures. There is a pattern to the layout, but it's still too random to just use on its own. In combination with the codes though, you could probably do it, but weighing the boxes is the only real option to guarantee separate figures. As I promised earlier, here is the exact minifigure layout of this box, with Agatha and Wolverine at the front, followed by Storm and Echo, Hawkeye and Kate, and then Beast and Goliath. While the bottom row starts with Beast and Goliath, followed by Werewolf, Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, She-Hulk, and ending with Hawkeye and Kate. You may also notice that figures like Wolverine, Storm and Agatha are only in the top row, while Moon Knight, Mr. Knight and Werewolf are only in the bottom. Weirdly, that is a trend I've noticed in every European copy of these that I've seen. So that could also help you out in your search for specific minifigures. And there is the completed set of the second series of Marvel collectible minifigures. Of course, we have got Agatha Harkness, Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, Werewolf by Night, She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Goliath, Echo, Beast, Storm and Wolverine. All 12 minifigures, and I'm going to take a close look at every single one of these in another video, so stay tuned for that. And I will also make another video, or maybe even the same video, comparing this series to the first series that came out, of course, 2 years ago in 2021. So we're going to compare all 24 of the Marvel collectible minifigures, both Series 1 and Series 2. So make sure you stay tuned for that video as well by smashing the subscribe button and then hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload the full review of the Series 2 and the video comparing it to Series 1 as well, which might be the same video, I haven't decided yet, but we'll see.